told you guys I would make a video of me doing a quick playthrough Mario All-Stars. Well, not necessarily a quick play, but you know, going through the warp pipes and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna try to go through the game, going through the warp zones, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get through it without any interruptions this time. I tried to record this video a couple times and I got interrupted by some pop-ups, and then some people came in and messed with me and I died. Crap. But anyway, now that that's all done, hopefully I can get through this without any more interruptions. I'm trying to make it through this game as quick as I can, and I think that I can make it through in 20 minutes or less. I did that a couple of days ago when I was doing this. I should have been recording it then, because I didn't screw up I didn't have as much interruptions and screw-ups as I've had so far. Anyway, hopefully I can get through it here without any more interruptions. And if I do have interruptions, then I may just not make the video, because it's making me rage. Anyway, for those of you people that are wondering, like I mentioned earlier, this is not another full game playthrough. This is a playthrough where I go through the warp pipes and see how quickly I can beat the game. And hopefully, if I'm lucky, I can do that very quickly. I'd like to do it in less than 20 minutes. I don't think that's unrealistic. It might. I mean, maybe I can even do it in 15, but 15 minutes. Seems like a lot more when you're watching someone play a video game than it does in real life. I'm not gonna bother stopping and getting the jumpy one right there. Just trying to get through this as quickly as possible. I'd also like to not lose my fireballs until I get to World 8 at least, because that would help me greatly. Ah, crap. Well, I almost screwed up right there. Alright, so this is the first set of warp pipes where you can go to 2, 3, or 4. 4 is the best choice because it's the farthest ahead. Also because you don't have to go as far to get to the next warp pipe in World 4. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and that's what I am doing. And from here, there's another warp zone in the next level. And the one most people use is the one in World that takes you to World 5. Now that's not the one that I use. It's the one I used to use. In fact, I remember a time when I was really little. Like, this game came out, the original Mario came out before I was born, but All-Stars came out, and I was really little, and my dad played it a lot, and I didn't really play it. Crap. And I didn't really play it, but I started to play it later on, and I thought I was pretty good at it, because I knew where the warp zones were and all that stuff. And then me and my dad, we were playing 2-player, and he was like, alright, let's see who can make it through the fastest. You use the first warp zone, and then I'll go straight through to World 4, and then I'll warp from there, and you warp from there, but we'll see who can make it the farthest. So I thought I was going to do good, you know. I mean, I'm warping to 4, and he's going through the first 4 worlds, you know, and then, so he doesn't have a chance, because I'll already be in World 5 by the time he gets, like, I'll be past World 5 by the time he gets all the way up there, you know, so I didn't think he had a shot, but it turns out what happened was, he knew about the warp in this level to get to World 8, and I didn't. And I did what most people do in this world, and I did the same exact thing that you do in World 1 Level 2, and I just went to the top of the level, ran all the way through, jumped across, then I warped, and I got to World 5. And then my dad, he was like, alright, well, now let's see who can beat the game the fastest. And then he comes through and he gets to World 4, and he starts doing this right here, and then goes up this pipe. And I'm like, or goes up this vine, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he said, I'm warping. I was like, what? You know, that's not where you warp on this level. He warps straight to World 8, beats it a few levels later, and I'm still in World 5 trying to get past it. So yeah, that's how I figured out where this was. He showed me, but yeah, it's a good thing to know where it is, like especially for people who aren't that good at the game and just want to beat it. If you know where that's at, then chances are you will beat the game a lot easier. But you know, I mean, if they're not good at the game, they're still going to have trouble here in World 8. But with fireballs, it's a little bit easier. Oh. It took me forever to get through World 8 the first time I got here. Man, these levels were so hard. Now they're not. I mean, they're still hard, but they're doable because I've done them so many times. Much more easily doable, I should say. And I mentioned in the last video that somehow I hit that star just right every time. And I did it that time too. It's crazy. But this time, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to wait here, and I'm going to get a life. Crap. Never mind. Well, I thought I was going to get a life, but I screwed it up. Oh well. Fail on my part. Oh, running out of time. I always thought there might be something there where that dude's just running around in a little cage by himself, but I got in there, I died, there was nothing there. It was a big failure of a time. Whoa. If any of you have ever used Luigi in this game, you know that he slides around a little bit more than Mario, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just my imagination, but how I see it, he slides around a lot more than Mario does. And he'll be running and crap and jumps, something like that, and then he'll slide. Crap. Well, I didn't want to lose my fireballs right there, but there's not much I could do about it. Oh. Now hopefully I can just make it through this level. One time I outran my life right there, and I ended up not getting it. Now, let's get those out of the way. I do not like this Koopa, and I do not want him to remain there. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Going good on this level so far. This is the hard part. That part screwed me so many times. When I first got to this level, like, it took me a while to get past 8-1. And then I got here, and I got to that part, and it just, wow, you know. It was easier to get past 8-2, though, because you have that life at the beginning, so as long as you make it there, you're good to go on the world. But so it was easier to do because I didn't have to go back. Like when I never died all my lives out on it because I kept getting one. Anyway, we're getting closer and closer to beating the game. Oh. Now this is a level that I do not like. It's hard, but I mean, honestly, the hardest level for me is not this level. It's 7, World 7. Alright, this is going well. Okay. Now I just gotta not die from that stupid cannon. Okay. Well, we might be good to go here. If I can kill... Oh, there's one up there. Let's just wait for him to jump down. Yeah, jump on down and die. And you know what? I don't have very many points yet, so let's just get some points. Okay. That Koopa is well placed because when you get here you can just kick him and he kills these guys, but one thing that you gotta watch out for is when you get to this pipe and he shoots back at you. Like what would happen to me is I would be running after him and then I would get to the pipe and I would lose my... Like I might have a mushroom, or I might be small. If I was small I would die, and if I had a mushroom I would lose it. Oh, well, crap. That was lame. But anyway. On to Bowser's Castle. I'm not sure how far into the video I am right now. Probably over 10 minutes. But I said 15, so hopefully it doesn't take me more than 5 minutes to beat this level. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. This level kicks my ass a lot. And if I lose the fireballs, then I might be screwed. I just hope the controller doesn't screw up or anything like that, because that's happened to me while playing with this Xbox controller before. Oh, getting text messages. I got somewhere to be at 4, so... And it's closing in on that time right now. So I gotta beat this level quick. Now for the fish. The bastard fish. Well, that wasn't so bad. Now this part for some reason, it's really hard for me to get through this part of the level and keep my fireballs. I don't know why, but it's just extremely hard for me to do. Like, it's this little spinny thing right here. For some reason, I always shoot myself up too high and screw it up. Crap! I was trying to kill them both and I couldn't. Well, now I might be screwed. Hopefully I get lucky and don't get hit with the fireball when I jump right up here. That'd be gay. Or, well, terrible. And that is how it's done. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much for the mushroom. Thank you very much, Caged Peach, for the hug and the kiss on the cheek. But for telling me that I have to do a more difficult quest, because that is stupid. Anyway, this has been Slapnuts showing you the warp pipe version of Mario, and thank you for watching.